Well, I wasn't as, the end of the first period, I wasn't as optimistic about the outcome as you might think. It was a pretty shoddy exhibition in the first period. And we were really very, very fortunate to be at 0-0. And I think you can just, give the credit to Paul Dainton for being big and persevering the letdown by the team. He was terrific. He was good all night long. So, I mean, I think, he clearly was my number one star, and was a big difference maker. We improved as the second period progressed, and we were optimistic in a couple of situations, and obviously getting a little bit of a spread, the separation goal-wise really helped us out a little bit. Having said that, this by no means opens the door for, for everything turning around for us. We have a lot of work to do. We're clearly, not as disciplined as we need to be. We don't function in situations as well as we should. And, there's a big disparity sometimes from period to period in the way we play. Again, having said that, the one area that I was really pleased with was the penalty kill. And that has been, a real struggle for us. So the penalty kill was a big factor tonight as well. We did a really good job killing penalties, knocked down a lot of shots, limited their scoring chances to a reasonable number.
Coach, you feel good to win though?
Oh, no doubt. But I don't get to enjoy these and the losses. You've heard this from other coaches, I'm sure. The losses are 10 times the emotion that a win is. The positive of a win is 1/10 of the negative emotion of a loss. So that's what we as coaches down, and that's what sends coaches, looking for different employment. It's just so. I'm happy that we won, and it's a step. It's more relief when you win, and it's utter pain when you lose.
Feel pretty good to see Paul have a game.
Well,
like
Paul,
that?
yeah, I thought Paul was very good last Saturday night at UNH, and I think his game is at a level that it's capable of being at, and now he's sustained it for a little bit of time. That's going to be, that bodes well for us, and I think that he's the leader in that room. There was no question, absolutely no question, and he assumed that leadership role, and took it to heart tonight. That he's the guy that stirs the drink in that locker room.
The power play looked very efficient, and you broke an over 18 skid on power play opportunities. They seem to be moving the puck well. Is that something you guys are working on in practice a lot?
Oh, we spent a lot of time, with our special teams have been a real difference in not being able to get a win. And tonight, you see the importance of it, the penalty kill and then the power play, executing at a higher level. I was pleased. We get, a couple of different looks that they, kind of evolved from good, decent puck movement. And I think Joel Hanley is a pretty special player. Yeah. And I think he started to show that. I mean, you're talking about a freshman defenseman lugging the puck, making plays. He'll make some, bad decisions every once in a while, but more often than not, he's gonna make the real positive play for us.
You cooking the turkey for guys staying around?
Yeah, we've got the turkey being cooked. The university takes care of that. They make sure these kids get fed. We've got a bunch of guys going a lot of different directions for the next 36 hours. They get 36 hours to themselves. Probably classes, I hope classes anyways, and then some free time, and then back here for Thanksgiving skate, 6 o'clock.
Can you talk a little bit about Pereira? Obviously, he was the first star, scored 2 goals. What has he meant exactly to this team?
He's got, he's got ability around the net, and he doesn't shoot the puck especially hard, but he's got real good shot release, and he's deceptive with his shot. So he catches Medora going left to right, and he, picks up the pass and then throws it against the grain a little bit, and it finds some space. He's gifted. And it's broken pretty well for him early in the year, which is good. I think he came in here knowing he was a goal scorer, and it's nice to have that guy on your side. Having said that, I'm always going to temper what I say, but there's other areas in his game that he really needs to improve, and he will. But he's gifted with the puck around the net.
Anything else? Thank you.
Paul, can you just start us with some general comments about the game?
We started off the first period pretty slow, and that was evident in the shots and just puck possession. And Vermont's a team that notably starts off with great first periods, and we've kind of started off with slow periods. So combining those, really showed tonight. We got back in the locker room after the first, and guys, made it evident that we need to step up our game and we need to start skating, on this big ice surface. And we battled back in the second and the third. So it was a very good effort, and the guys responded very well. So very proud of them, very proud of the team.
Branden, does it feel pretty good after a couple of tough weeks and things to get one? To feel like there's a win here and people can stop asking you about getting that?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've been so close all along, but being close doesn't cut it in this or any league. But I mean, to finally get the W, I mean, things are going to be rolling for us.
Paul, you said after one of them early in the season, you said you owed him one. You'd have a game where you made a lot of saves and made a lot of saves in this one. Does it feel like you guys are even?
I don't know about even, but no, I think in the first period I had to make some saves, and there was also a lot of situations where the defense had to bail me out of rebounds where I was a little bit caught out of position, and our defense did a great job of blocking shots. So it was a good all-around effort by everybody.
Paul, you're in a locker room surrounded by a lot of young guys. How important is it to get this one, to pick people up a little bit and make it feel like that the work that you're doing is producing results?
Oh, it absolutely is important, especially for the team morale. The couple games that we've tied, and we've lost a couple games by one goal, and we just got to keep telling these young men that we're doing all the things right, and what Coach let us on in the right before the game. He said we just got to try harder. We're doing all the right things, but we just need to step it up just a bit more. And that's what we did tonight. And as for the young guys, I think it's really good to see their hard work paying off.
And just, can you talk about on your shot from the point? Like I said, Phillips, tipped in. I know this was at the end of what was a power play. How did you end up at the point? And do you always have that effective a shot from there?
No, I mean, I got lucky a little bit. I jumped off the bench, and their winger missed the puck, and it kind of bounced out right to me. It was spinning a little bit, so I just had to throw it on net, and Phillips had a nice little tip and tipped it right in there for me.
See a nice target size-wise?
Normally it'd be flipped the other way.
Yeah, usually it'd be switched by. Like I said, I jumped off the bench, and I got a little bit lucky. Puck bounced to me, and he made a nice deflection in the 5-hole there.
Guys, can the Pebbles start an avalanche? Just get the first one. Can that build some momentum for you?
Yeah, no, absolutely it can. And just the guys have been working hard. Especially we had a nice 12-day, I think 11 or 12-day break. So I was curious to see how the guys were going to respond to this. We don't have the 2-game weekend and a Tuesday game, which is completely different than what we're used to. And the guys came out huge, and absolutely the Pebbles started an avalanche. So we're looking forward to Saturday's game.
Branden, how do you think this 9-day layoff did that help you guys just relax, kind of regroup, and come out, just as a different team?
I think we definitely needed that long break like that. We got a lot of good practice. Our coaches also gave us a few days off in there, so having that time off let us, regroup after our good weekend that we had at UNH, and we came back ready to go for this game on Tuesday.
You guys, Vermont usually doesn't get any penalties. They only average 8.8, a game, and they were 4th in the nation in least penalized. Do you think it was that you guys helped draw some penalties tonight with your speed? And if so, you could talk about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. On this big ice surface that we have, and we have a lot of small players, our guys, one of the key things that we talked about before was driving their D wide and, just skating. And our guys doing that, I think, drew a couple penalties, a couple stick fouls. And also, discipline, not responding to certain things. A guy gets stuck or someone gets run and stuff like that in the corner, just keeping the gloves down, skating away, and, we really worked on that.
Oh, yeah, another career night. We talk about this and the number of saves, that you had, but this one almost looked, no offense intended, effortlessly. You seem to be poised and calm, with a whole bunch of breakaways. Could you tell mentally, early in the game that you were on?
No, I could, but our defense did such a great job. There was a lot of perimeter shots tonight. A lot of things hit my chest. And the defense cleared rebounds and blocked shots as well. So we did a great job. We knew that Vermont's a team that just likes to throw everything at the net. Skating wide, just throwing off the net, hope for, a stick, a shin pad. And, our guys did a great job of tying up everything in grade A in front of the net, forcing those perimeter shots. So I think that's a huge part why. So credit to our defense, definitely on this game.
Can you hear about Branden?
Yeah, I got called up. Branden got called up today. Congratulations to him.
Also, a very good sign for freshmen. 4 goals are all scored by freshmen. I'd say a big lift for the younger guys too.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And it was only a matter of time before these guys came around. We always talked about that we have the skill. These guys needed to settle in a bit and realize, they absolutely deserve being at this level. Getting all the ice time they're getting, and we have guys, stepping up huge. You got Pereira, you got Gracel here. Hanley had a phenomenal game at the point. And all these guys are going to build off this, so it's a good confidence booster for them.
Thanks, guys.